So welcome back to the garage. As I film this, we just had services for my son Bobby. I'm overwhelmed. The church and the balcony, I mean, the whole place was packed with so many people. More than people that I even knew. He touched so many lives locally that I said it's just overwhelming. So I think it's time for me to just put something together, show you guys that because you've seen them on the channel. So I think I'm going to do some highlights, Bobby and I, and I might see a few other family members as well in this. But sit down and enjoy my son's life. Thank you. All right, Matt, Mr. Bleepin' G. Robert and Bobby here from Atwood's Garage. We're accepting your challenge. And no, we're not going to sell this for $7,000. But we have a lead on something else to build. And we'd like to bring it on down and compete with all your friends here, because we're now done with Mid-American Off-Road Expo here in Wilmington, Ohio, which you showed up 2 years ago. We should have seen you again, but hey, maybe we'll see you down in Tennessee. We'll add a few more things here to the end of this video. Right now, we got a rig to load up. Be right back. When do you want to start us off?
Hi everybody, this is Bobby.
Robert.
From Atwood's Garage. And we're kind of here today to address some budget concerns. And by budget concerns, it's just kind of outline to you guys what this thing is costing. And where we've gotten everything, and where we plan on getting the rest of it, and how we plan on keeping something like this within a $5,000 budget.
Got Bobby driving the RTI ramp here. The Bleepin' Jeep Beast Wars. Okay, so we've done some introductions, and Matt shot a bunch of B-roll stuff and good stuff there, and we're going to head 2,000 feet up the mountain. This is an overheating challenge. Mostly asphalt, some gravel, but it's a long slog up to the top of the mountain where we're going to do some things later on today. The first challenge of the day, make it up to the mountainside. See if we get there.
I didn't bring you Mike.
I'll get out. Trust is just too tall.
I put that thing as short as I can get it too.
Good run there, bud.
Yes.
Take 10 seconds off.
Apparently the truss hit the pan and pushed the pan into the motor.
That's what I was doing. That's what I was trying to do.
Buddy, you did.
I knew it wasn't going to turn in four-wheel drive, so I didn't put it in four-wheel until I hit the lift.
I think we busted the radiator and had to fix the pan. So repairs in progress. We got a busted hub the woods with Bleeping Josh and the Comanche. I'm walking alongside, relaying command, so I need to get off here. Okay, damage assessment is...
Well, they say that if you ain't breaking things, you ain't trying hard enough.
Yep, we killed a 30 spline outer. Then took out the hub, and then we got to figure out what we're going to do here. We're still going to do a plan. We can get this flange out of Riley's. We're going to take this off the truck, buy a new U-joint.
Get the rear axle put back together, and then leave the one hub locked in. So we'll be 3.5 wheel drive. My mentality on that is, since the front end's welded, that front right's gonna always have power. It's not like an open diff where it's gonna try to send it to the wheel that's spinning. So, kind of like an open diff front, but maybe slightly better. It all depends on how it all works out.
Yep. So,
but it'll get us back on the trails tomorrow, and that means we didn't miss a full day anywhere. Guys, this thing was thrown together, driven around the block a few times, and then brought to one of the, in my opinion, one of the toughest off-road parks on the East Coast. And we have not, we've been hitting their hardest obstacles and trails. So, we're breaking things and we're having fun doing it. So, we'll see you guys once we get this put back together.
unfortunately, our braze repair is beginning to fail. We got plenty of fluid to let us settle down and fill it back up. And keep going.
Oh yeah. This is mostly cleaning the track.
Yeah, get over this. I think it's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Find your teammate up here pulling cable.
What?
Find your teammate up here pulling
I don't know. I got two of them.
I'm coming.
One's like Sasquatch. He just come out of the woods.
What?
Oh, film it.
I have a job to do. I was literally told I was being brought for filming.
All right.
I can't pull rope and film. It's not a thing.
Dad, we don't have to wear these anymore. You winched?
Do we still have to?
We made it through without breaking.
If you winch, you wear the hat. You can trade hats.
I don't think.
I'm keeping this.
I don't think I'd heard that.
That's supposed to be the rule, but everybody's winching.
So everybody's got the same penalty.
You do look really good as a
Mushroom?
I think it's a Mario.
It's a mushroom.
It's a Mario, isn't it? I like it. That fits you perfect.
I love it.
It does.
My daughter's upset. It doesn't have one of those squeakers that make it go like this.
Oh, like Rusty that first day had one. The rabbit hat.
Yeah.
Squeezed it, the air came up.
My daughter's 33. She's like, does it jump when you squeeze? It's got no squeaker.
We can put a squeaker in it.
Yeah, I'm sure we can find one.
If we're lucky, we might be able to get that bracing back from it.
You got a dog?
Huh?
You got a dog? 4? You should have a squeaky toy around there.
Not anymore.
They're too annoying.
There's 4 dogs. None of them squeak much often.
Yeah, the squeaky toys last about 2 hours.
I told you earlier.
They welded the yoke.
Hey, I think we're still getting time. You want to put the winch on there? That's it. That's done. That came out.
I had the video. My bad. Should have never looked.
I'll make you heard. Alright, so what are we doing next?
So are we doing...
Let's do the shaft. I think we all know who won the shaft. So this is whoever broke the most.
And you can hear it coming from a mile away. That was.
We got him best one.
It's spin. Do better.
Do better. Will.
All right, and third.
Hi, I'm Robert from Atwood's Garage.
And I'm Bobby from Atwood's Garage.
And this is my two-door XJ MJ mashup with an LS swap.
And this is the two-door XJ that we were going to build for Matt's Bleepin' Jeep Beast Wars Challenge.
Built this in my side yard and in my basement several years ago, and I've got a total under 10 grand on this vehicle. That's in tubing, framework, tires, wheels, tons, the built 400, the whole smash, under 10 grand. And sadly, we didn't make the podium for the Beast Wars Challenge, so we didn't take a top 3 spot. That said, we still have an opportunity. We can get the wild card. But in order for you to be able to vote for that, you gotta be one of Matt's Patreon subscribers.
This Jeep drove into this garage less than 2 weeks ago complete, and this is the work we've already accomplished. We're serious about this, and we'd really like to make it down to the event in October. And you guys out west might not believe it, but when a Jeep looks like this, well, what this started as, which was not much, they're not very expensive. We picked up the whole two-door for $400.
We picked up a set of 9904 Super Duty axles, have 430 gears, picked up some Cooper SSTs, 37s, 300 bucks, 300 bucks. Little marketplace shopping. Amazing what you can find. And I know we can build a capable rig for $5,000.
So please vote for us, Atwood's Garage, in any way you can, and Matt allows. And we hope to see you guys down at Windrock in October. And once again, don't ever forget to like, comment, subscribe to Atwood's Garage and Bleepin' Jeep. And hopefully you'll see more of these builds.
Thank you. We'll see you again. Appreciate you watching. I hope you stuck around to this point of the video. Now let's go over a couple of things and what I have planned going on in the background here. I have been working on the wild card. I haven't filmed any of it. It's been more peace of mind stuff for me. But like I say, peace of mind. It's therapy. For me, it's therapy. Working on the vehicles, it's always brought me peace, and it's going to continue to bring me peace. It's how I deal. Being in the garage doing stuff, it's what keeps me from going crazy. Bobby's Jeep. Bobby has my old 01 four-door Cherokee. It has, it's 4-liter AW4, and it has a 242 in it. It has the axles that were in this Jeep, which is a completely rebuilt JK44 based. I used the center section and the knuckles only and retubed it. Made my own truss. It has 488 gears with the E-locker. It is in that Jeep now. And the rear axle I had in here, which is a Crown Vic 05 Plus 31 spline, 8.8 with 48 gears and a factory track lock. It's actually a little too wide. I have spacers on the JK front axle to get it wide enough to kind of match the rear. I didn't realize when I got it how much more wider that the 8.8 was with an 05 Crown Vic. I think it's like 3 inches wider than the 04, but you get the upgraded axles. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that axle out of that Jeep, and I'm going to find another short side axle, and I'm going to cut the long side down and just use 2 short sides. So I have to redo the spring mounts and the shock mounts and stuff like that. Not a big deal. It won't bother the truss at all. I'd like to do that with his Jeep. I also want to put rock sliders on it. The rockers are shot on it. It's got some floor damage from stuff impacting in there I need to repair. It's sat outside for a good long while with the front doors off of it. So it's had a lot of water on the inside. So I'll probably, my plan is to gut the interior completely, fix the floors, patch them up, make sure they're solid and rust-free top and bottom. And, excuse me, it needs new front doors. The back doors are all right, but they're not opening right now, so I got to figure that out. They're a little beat up, but they're not too, one's a little rusty, the one's not, so I may end up replacing like the driver's rear door as well. New fenders on the front, doors, as far as sheet metal work. Need to plate the unibody, front to back. And I need to put sliders on it. I'm not sure about any cage work yet. My goal isn't really to make this like Quad Card or Blue. I want to fix this Jeep. My daughter-in-law has told me I could have the Jeep. But I'd like to build the Jeep to what Bobby and I had kind of talked about. We'd had conversations regarding what he'd like to do to the Jeep. So I'm going to do that for him. But I want to keep the Jeep nice enough that it can drive where it needs to go. Doesn't have to be trailered. So it's going to have overdrive. It's going to be, not too wild. Just a nice street trail mix. It's currently on 35s. I want to keep it on the 35s. I do need the 3-link to front. That's how that axle is really set up to be. He kind of cobbled it in using all the stock locations with some adjustable arms. And it's not happy. It tends to shimmy easily. I do have the hydraulic ram that I had on it for the hydraulic assist. I'm going to put it back on that axle, so I'll need to rebuild his steering box and put hydro assist on it. I think that'll help. And the big thing, we have it over at a friend of mine's shop, and it was making noise. It sounded bad. So his buddy Logan, he's the one who's been doing this work so far for me, disconnected the torque converter. Most of the noise went away, so we suspected, and it was a cracked flex plate. But pulling the motor out, drained the oil. Didn't look great. It wasn't milky or anything like that, but it was kind of metallic. And we took the oil filler adapter off and found more metal in that. This motor is well used. It actually came out of Bobby's first Jeep, which was a 1995. It had actually been rebuilt. It's 30 over, has Speed Pro pistons in it. I don't know how many miles it had on it when we pulled it out of his 95, when we parted it out. I kept it for the 01. I went through it, new oil pump, timing chain set, gaskets and seals, and it looked good enough then. But we've probably put 100 to 150,000 miles on it since then, because I daily drove that Jeep for 6 or 7 years before Bobby getting it. So we're going to do something different. Well, Bobby considered doing an LS swap. He thought it'd be cool. So that's what we're going to do. Logan is donating a motor and transmission. He's got a stock 5.3. I think it's an 01 or 02. It's got about 108 thou on it, I believe. The 4L60, not my favorite choice. but it's a good transmission, so we'll run with it for now. Plans are to get the motor over here. I'm going to put it on a stand. I'm going to tear it down to a short block and go through it, pull the rods, pistons out of it. I'm not sure. I know it's a Gen 3. I do not know if it's an early or a late. I think it's an early Gen 3. I really prefer a later 03. But it should be. It's a good motor. Just need to know what it's. Don't know its history. Just go through it. I'm gonna make it reliable. And might as well do it. So go through that, get it prepped up, and put it into the black Jeep. So part of this also means you need to have a new harness. And I do plan on keeping the stock gauges, so I have to combine the two. But I do have here a harness that came out of the Suburban that we pulled the motor and transmission out of. And you can see it's an 0411 red blue ECM. Same harness I've got in the blue Jeep. So I'm going to break it down and do a full series on prepping a stock harness for basically make it a standalone. Not make it Jeep unique other than the tie-ins I'm going to need to use to keep the 01 ECM going, so I have gauges. But that's what we plan to do going forward here. I don't know when this is all going to kick off. Like I said, I do have the harness, but I'm just going to take my time and go through it. Try to do a build series on his Jeep. We may start it here later this year, maybe early next year. Right now, I really need to get some money put back in order to do that. All this has taken a pretty good chunk out of the extra money. So I keep saying, I apologize. Like I said, it's been rough. Frankly, it sucks. He's a good kid. I want to honor him by fixing his Jeep. I want to make it, like I said, I want to make it so his wife can drive it. She's still very much into Jeeping. She's been to all the Jeep jams and stuff like here locally. She was at Beast Wars with Bobby and I. Becky is a hell of a girl. But she would need something. I mean, neither one of my two Jeeps, the wild card of the blue Jeep is not family friendly. You need one. I have me in a passenger seat, and that's it. But anyway, thanks for watching. I don't know when the next video will be coming out. Probably a couple of weeks as I try to figure out a game plan here. Again, thanks for watching. Appreciate everybody that's messaged. It's helped. Thank you again. Atwood's Garage. We'll be back. See you next time.